Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dorothy. In today's video we'll be learning how to make this beautiful reversible bralette top. You can basically style this as an underwear in your blazers to the office or under your kimono to a beach or somewhere fun. If this is something you are interested in, please stay back while we get right into the video. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get notified when I drop new video. The material that I'll be using is this beautiful Ankara print and a black crepe material. I folded a portion of my fabric into two, like so, using the measurement of my mid bust to my side bust, which is 9 for the width. Then I'll also measure from my upper chest line to my under bust, which is also 9 inches for the length of the bra cup. Then I went ahead to just mark that 9 inches out. Then I'll use my ruler to connect the line. Then I'll go on to cut. Do not worry about the edges. I am going to trim that off after cutting it out. For the Ankara fabric, I will go ahead to fold a portion of my Ankara material using the measurement that I use for the crepe fabric. When that is done, I will just go ahead to place my crepe fabric on the Ankara fabric. Then I'll go ahead to cut it out. After cutting, I'll just go ahead to mark the wrong face of my fabric in order not to mix it up. To create our bra cup, I will just pick an edge of my fabric like so and move it to the one opposite it to form a triangle shape. Then I'll just arrange my fabric very well, make sure that everything is aligned. Then I will pick a wing of this triangle, then I move it to the mid one of the triangle, as you can see me doing like this. Guys, just pay attention, you will get it when you're trying yours. So I'll now go ahead to cut it out. To eliminate that pointy edge you're seeing over, I'll use my armhole curve and my shock to mark that out. Then I will cut it out. If I don't do this, when I am done sewing, you'll notice one pointy edge at the bust area, which will make the bust look funny. So to avoid that funny look, we'll just trace and cut out the sharp edge. So guys, our cups are ready. I have also gone ahead to cut out for the crepe fabric as well. Next on, I'll just go ahead to iron this black paper stay on the wrong face of my bust cup. This is it guys, I am done ironing paper stay on my cup. The reason why I iron paper stay is just to give my fabric a little bit of strength. Okay guys, I've also gone ahead to cut out the band. So the width of my band is about 5 inches, while the length is my under bust circumference, which is 31 inches. And I have also done the same for my crepe fabric. Now all my pieces are ready. Let's go on to sew. For my bust cup, I'll just go ahead to work on one side. So I'll pick one piece, then I'll place it right side facing each other like so. Then I'll take it to my sewing machine to sew. Then I'll go ahead to do the same thing for the remaining pieces. So next, I've also gone ahead to cut a strap for my bralette. I make sure the width is about 1 inches, then the length is plenty. I just measure plenty of it. Then I'll go on to fold it as I am doing like so in the video. Then I'll take it to my sewing machine to sew it as well. Okay guys, I am done sewing the bust cup. Next on, I'll just go ahead to iron it. I'll place it on my tailor handmaster like this, and I'll open the seam line and iron it flat. This is how our bust cup is looking after ironing the seam line properly. I've also gone ahead to sew my rope, as you can see. So next on, I'll just pick a piece of my bust cup. Then I'll place my rope in between the edge as you can see me doing in this video. Then I'll pick my lining piece or my crepe fabric and place it on top like this, right side facing each other. Then I'll use my office pin to secure it together like so. Then I will also arrange the edges where I am going to sew as you can see me. Then I'll use my office pin to hold it. Then I'll take it to my sewing machine to sew it. I will also do the same thing for the second cup as well. So guys, I am done sewing my bra cup. You can see how beautiful and how neat it is. I have also gone ahead to iron it flat. For my band, I will just fold my band into two like this, then I will notch the midpoint. From this point that I notch, I'll just go ahead and place my bra cup at that point as you can see me doing like so. Then I'll go ahead to use my office pin to hold it down. Then I'll do the same thing for the second piece of the bra cup. When I'm done securing my bra cup with the office pin, I'll just go ahead to sew it. This is it guys, I am done sewing my bra cup to the band. So next on, I'll just go ahead to place my lining piece, which is my crepe fabric on it. So on my crepe fabric band, I'll just go ahead and fold the two edges like so, then I will notch the midpoint. Next on, we are just going to place in our lining, which is the crepe. So I'll fold in my cup to the band like this. Then I'll arrange it properly. After then, I'll pick up my lining piece from the midpoint that I notched earlier. I'll just place it on the Ankara band where I notched also at the midpoint. Then I'll use my office pin to hold it together like so. Then I will go on to arrange the other parts and make sure that everything is aligned. Then I will use my office pin also to secure it. Just make sure that your lining piece and the Ankara piece are well arranged, and you can use your office pin to hold it together before you take it to the sewing machine to sew. So I'm just making sure that all my fabric are well arranged. So guys, when I'm done with the first part where I pin down like so, then I will go ahead to fix in my rope and my bra cup in like this. I'll push it inside, then I'll drag my lining piece to my main fabric. I'll make sure that everything is at the midpoint, like as you see me holding it like this. Then I'll go on to use my office pin to hold it down together. So I'll make sure that everything is arranged on that line as I did for the first one. I will go on to use my office pin to hold everything together. When I am done, I will just go on to my sewing machine to sew it. So after sewing, this piece is going to have an inseam finishing. Okay guys, I'm done pinning down my piece. Next on, I'll just go on to sew. Okay Okay guys, I am done sewing where I pinned earlier, so next one I'll just go ahead to pull out my cups out. I'm done turning out my bra cup. You can see how beautiful it is already looking. So next on, I'll just make sure that the seam line are out and are arranged, then I'll go on to iron it. Our bralette is almost ready, so next on I'll just go ahead to fix my back. I'll fold my bralette into two like this, then I will arrange it properly, then I'll measure about 2 inches in, then I will use my ruler to connect the line, then I am going to cut that 2 inches that I mark out. Okay guys, I'm done cutting that out, so next on let's go ahead to create our loop hole. So I'll just fold in the back piece like this with some few inches, then I'll use my office pin to tack it down, as you can see. Then I'll just go ahead to just fold in few inches all over, then I'll use my office pin to tack it down. When I'm done tacking it down, I will then go ahead to use my pressing iron to iron that part smoothly. This will enable my edges to relax before I put in my loop. Okay guys, when I'm done for this first part, then I'll go ahead to do the same thing for the second part. This is the loop I will be using. I'm gonna head to fold and sew it, so I'll go ahead to cut it in pieces of about 1 inch. To fix in our loop, I'll just fold my loop into two like this, then I'll go ahead to place it in between my fabric, as you can see me doing. When I'm done placing in my loop, I'll just go ahead to use my office pin to hold it down. When I'm done fixing in my loop for this first one, I'll go ahead to repeat the same process on the second side. Then I'll go ahead to take it to my sewing machine and sew it. Okay guys, I am done sewing in my loop. You can see how beautiful and how neat our bralette is looking. Okay, this is the other face. the crepe side. You can see how beautiful it is. So next one, we are just going to, pass in our loop and see how it's going to turn out. Thank you so much guys for watching this video to this point. If you'll be recreating this, please leave a comment for me at the comment section, and I promise I'm going to reply all the comments. And if you've not subscribed to this channel yet, what are you waiting for, guy? Please subscribe to this channel because I'll be dropping amazing content every week about sewing on this channel. Please subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get notified to when I drop new video. You don't want to miss out, I promise. And do not forget to like this video, share this video. Thank you. I love you.